Hello. Happy Friday to you all. So, I wanted to come up here and start sharing some informative information with you. I picked up the topic today myself, but if there's anything that you would like me to talk about, feel free to drop me a note and I will be more than happy to do my research and share what I found with you either on my IGTV or on my new feed session. Now, for today, I have my notes. I may go back and forth with my notes, but for today, I want to talk about canola oil, or what in short, canola. So, a lot of you guys may think canola oil comes from a plant named canola, right? Not necessarily true. So, back in 1978, a name canola was invented for a newly found oil seed that comes from a plant named rapeseed. But canola will be much lower in erucic acid. Got it? So the canola oil, low in erucic acid, comes from a plant named rapeseed. Now, the first time it was created in Canada, and the term comes from Canadian oil low acid, canola. Rapeseed oil, which canola is taken from, is one of the oldest oil in nature. But historically, it's not being used a lot because it has a high level of erucic acid in it. So you may ask, so what is erucic acid? So erucic acid is a type of acid that is not good. It has a negative impact on cardiac muscle of animals. We are animal as well, right? So, now it's like that wasn't enough that they took rapeseed and they modified it and they made it lower in erucic acid and created the canola. Back in 1995, they did more modification to canola. So what they did in 1995 was a major modification in a lab, and they did genetic engineering. I think that's the term. This time they introduced DNA into canola and made it resistant to toxic herbicide called glyphosate. I had to look at that in my notes for that one. So, are you with me? So, 1978, they created canola name. They took rapeseed, they modified it, made it lower in erucic acid, and created canola oil. 1995, they took the same thing, they did more modification to it, so it's resistant now to toxic herbicide. Still canola, right? So if you think about it, there is no such a thing as canola plant in nature. Shocking. So when you talk to people and they say they eat healthy and they use canola oil, is it really healthy? I don't know. I am just sharing with you what I have learned. It's up to you to decide if you want to switch your canola for something else. Knowledge is power. Okay? So people ask me how I stay so disciplined and dedicated to what I'm eating. First of all, I am not. I am far, far, far away from discipline when it comes to my eating. But when it comes to specific things, I try to educate myself and choose my meal based on that. I hope that you enjoyed this little session, but let me know if there's anything that you would like me to talk about next. Have a wonderful Friday.